I hate to share like any like, you know, well, certain parts of the conversations I have with Drake, I try to keep like, you know, to myself. But I'll tell you this, from what he's told me, he's been waiting for this like for 10 years. This is like, he's been like, he's watched the pattern. Like specifically he told me, he said, yo, I've watched this guy do the same bait and switch every time. He drops like a verse that people are hyped up about, that people are like, oh, he's coming at you. I'm always ready to defend myself. I'm always ready to engage. And then he goes ghost and nothing happens. He's like, and he's acknowledged that he's heard about this diss track that's supposedly been in existence for years. So if you know this as Drake, that this guy supposedly has some diss track for you for years, and he's been doing this like, I'm ready to beef. Oh, I'll be back on my next album. You had to get prepared for this moment. And everything and the energy he's gave me was, yo, I'm ready for it. I'm just hoping now is the time. I think that's why you see he's doing a lot on social media too, Drake. Like he's doing you could tell he wants the showdown to happen now and not for everybody to go back to their corners and reconvene another time. Like he wants it now. Right. You know what I mean? He doesn't want to like, oh, wait till Kendrick drops his album and you'll hear it. No. He wants it now on some Meek versus him shit where he's going to drop Kendrick and then he's going to follow it up. And however it goes song for song is going.
So as we all know, DJ Akademiks is probably the biggest Drake fan slash dick rider on the internet right now. And so yes, he is a huge pawn in this whole situation that's going on between Drake, Kendrick Lamar, Metro Boomin, Future, The Weeknd, Rick Ross, etc, etc, etc. Because if you don't know, you've been living under a rock if you don't. But if you don't know, Drake is beefing with everybody right now. And this is rap beef at the moment. So we're just trying to see who's the better rapper, who has the most money, clout, cachet, you know, those relevant topics, I guess. And it's starting to become redundant in a lot of ways because, you know, at this point, we're waiting on Kendrick Lamar to respond to Drake. But at the same time, it's like, well, if Kendrick Lamar is just going to say everything that Drake basically just said about him, then what's the point at this point? Because now we're really just starting to sit with this push-ups track and the AI Tupac and Snoop Dogg track that he did, tailor-made freestyle. And we're listening to it, well, at least I'm listening to it, and I'm going, wow, everything Drake is saying about Kendrick and various other artists, he could be saying about himself. Like, this is a lot. Pot calling the kettle back. The only thing is, the only difference is Drake doesn't have a girl that he likes or loves, or he has a wife. Or that's the only thing that he can really hit them with is, oh, I fucked your wife. Well, Drake, that's kind of unfair for you to say that and use that as a stepping stone in winning this beef, because if you say you fucked Kendrick's wife, okay, and like my nigga, from what I'm hearing, your baby mama was definitely passed around, number one. And number two, you haven't wifed or cuffed anybody for these niggas to want to come after and say, ooh, we fucked your bitch as well, because I'm sure that's just what's going to be happening. Basically the same thing that's happening with the Quavo and Chris Brown situation. Quavo said he fucked his bitch, or Chris Brown said he fucked his bitch, and we're like, okay, cool, whatever, what's new? Who's the better rapper? Chris Brown's the better rapper, okay, he wants to be, fuck it. That's where we need to be focusing at. Let's focus on bars. Let's just compare the barrage, compare the lyricism, who had more bars, who killed who, and we'll just call it a fucking day. I do not need exposés on women and wives and what they're doing with other men. It's at this point, it doesn't matter, and it's getting redundant. That's just, in my opinion, seeming like where this beef is about to head. And so we're gonna see what happens, of course, but we're here because DJ Akademiks said he talked to Drake, and Drake has been waiting for this, and he says that Kendrick is the type to basically say something, create a moment, and then go hide in the corner. And then just like, well, Drake is like, well, the reason I haven't really engaged with him is because he never really stood on the things that he said, and now it seems like he's standing on it, and now I want to engage, and now it looks like he's just gonna take his ball and go home. And my thing is, if Kendrick takes his ball and goes home, then I am not mad at Cole anymore at the end of the day, because I refuse to say Drake is my favorite rapper or to say that he's the best rapper ever, because at the end of the day, there is a lot of asterisks around this man's career. I'm gonna say this for the Drake fans one more, a lot of fucking asterisks around this man's career, okay? It's a lot of asterisks, a lot of fucking stars you can put around Drake. Okay, think about it like this. I saw this person saying on Twitter, and I'm gonna regurgitate it here. I try not to regurgitate points because then people say I regurgitate points or I'm not too savvy with my words, and they can suck my dick, but I'm trying to make sure I stay poignant. Here's the point. This lady on Twitter was like, Drake is an amazing actor, and his best performance of his life is being Drake. And it's like a light bulb click in my head, like, what? That is the total truth. And since, think about it like this, Drake is just playing a rapper. He's been an actor his whole childhood career. He said that wasn't gonna pan out, so let me just act like a rapper. Get ghostwriters, help me create some bomb rap, some bomb beats, some bomb hook. I got a nice voice. I sound cool when I rap, so let's just, you know, manufacture this rap career. And now we have the pop rap star that we have in Drake. And I'm not, you know, at the end of the day, do what you can with your white money and white privilege. I don't have any of it, so I'm just starting from the ground up. Shout out to anybody that does. I'm not a hater, at least I try not to be, but I did say I was going for hater of the year this year. I don't think I'm living up to that as much as I should be. Let me say it for the one time. Fuck Casanat anyways. Let me know what you think about what Drake had to say about Kendrick Lamar, the DJ Akademiks, and everything I just went on a soliloquy about in this one video on this one topic. Let me know in the comments below. I am Savvy Mike, and this I am Savvy Mike TV. Peace.